Hey viewers, my name's Cara. I'm your host for Tuesdays on the Pagan Perspective, and before I get started, a quick little personal note about my life. I have been staying somewhere else other than my grandmother's house for a while, and I don't have internet there, so I am back at Grandma's house today to edit and upload this real quick and check on my cat and things like that because I haven't been able to bring her with me. And I have also been really super busy because I am basically working 2 to 3 summer theater jobs. One of them doesn't start until tomorrow, but then I'm going to be working 2 jobs a day for the rest of the week, and then my other job is on the weekends working at the medieval fair. So I have a lot going on and been really busy. Anyway, this week's topic, we were asked to talk about almanacs that we use in our practice, whether it be Magical Almanacs or Farmers Almanacs, anything that's been helpful, whether we use them or not. So this is going to be pretty quick, which is good because I don't have that much time to edit and upload it. I have never used a Magical or Farmers or any type of almanac for my practice, and that's because the things that are found in them, I can find a lot of it online if I choose to use it, but generally I don't use a lot of things like what is the color of the day and what is the incense of the day. I usually just go by what day of the week is it, which you can find out correspondences that go along with the days of the week in many other sources. And I go by the moon phases, which of course you can either observe or look at a calendar, or I use the calculator cat moon phase calculator thing online. So there are just lots of different sources where I can get the information that I would glean from an almanac. But I have noticed recently that especially Llewellyn's Magical Almanacs are becoming more article-based and less about the calendar, which I really only noticed because my friend, one of my friends from church, who is in our magic class, she purchased this year's new Llewellyn's Magical Almanac, and she let me borrow it, and she said it's mostly articles, and so I took it and I read all the articles. And so now that I have that information, I would say that buying those Magical Almanacs could be really helpful and is more useful, I think, than just the calendar almanac part of it, because the articles are about so many other different things and you get multiple authors' views on things. So if I were to get any of those almanacs, I would be using them mostly for the articles and not as much for the actual almanac part itself. I am getting eaten up by mosquitoes, and now I'm going to go inside and edit and upload this, but that's all I have to say about almanacs. Never really used them, but I find the articles in the new Llewellyn's one very helpful. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for your support and your patience. I've been so busy, like I said, and I hope to be putting some new videos up on my personal channel as well. I've been too busy to do even that. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye. That video was really short, and I actually don't mind that it's really short, but I think it's funny because I was just telling the newer subs that have recently joined us that I think anything less than 3 minutes is probably too short and too little to say about a topic, so try to come up with something else that you can say about it. And that video recording was 3 minutes and 23 seconds, and that's including all the pauses that I'm probably going to cut out, and including a personal note at the beginning. So I just think it's funny that I had so little or such concise things to say about this topic that it was really short. So I'm adding on that note at the end. But yeah, really there is nothing else that I have to say about it. And I know that we on the channel feel if we don't have things to say about something that it's kind of a waste of your time to watch it. But I keep telling them what I feel is that it is equally a learning opportunity for our viewers and for us to be able to say, oh, no, I don't use that in my practice and here's why. So I hope that that was a rewarding video for you to find out that, no, I don't use these things in my practice and here's why, because I kind of find those sorts of information just in other places. I feel like maybe almanacs were more important before we had the internet and all sorts of things where we could find the same information in other places, and so we had to go to books. But books are still very good for other things, and like I said, now they have articles in them, so that's cool. And before I go, let's say hi to Sierra, who is licking my leg right now as I record this, because I have been staying away from home and away from her, and I miss her. Sierra. Okay, say bye. Bye, Pagan Perspective.